Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question first. Question was, which of the following statements are correct regarding the wild polio as per WHO? 1. It is a viral disease. 2. It largely affects children under 5 years. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. According to the WHO, poliomyelitis, that is polio, is a highly infectious viral disease that largely affects children under 5 years. Hence, statement 1 and 2 are correct. The virus is transmitted person to person and spread mainly through the fecal-oral route. It invades the nervous system and causes paralysis. Of the 3 strains of the wild polio virus, type 2 and 3 strains have been globally eradicated. Wild poliovirus type 1 has affected 2 countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan. So the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, which of the following country is going to organize Chess Olympiad for the first time? Norway, Canada, South Korea or India? The correct answer is option D, India. The 44th Chess Olympiad will be held in Chennai in July 2022. This prestigious competition, which has been organized since 1927, is being hosted in India for the first time and in Asia after 30 years. Hence, option D is correct. For the very first time, the International Chess Body FIDE has instituted the Chess Olympiad torch this year. India will be the first ever country to have the Chess Olympiad torch relay. So the correct answer is option D, India. Next question is, at which of the following city Unmesh, an international literature festival, is being held? Bengaluru, Shimla, Kolkata or Jaipur? The correct answer is option B, Shimla. The Ministry of Culture and Sahitya Akademi are organizing Unmesh, an international literature festival in Shimla with the support of Department of Art and Culture, Himachal Pradesh. Hence, option B is correct. It is being organized in the heritage buildings, the Gaiety Heritage Cultural Complex and the Town Hall on the Ridge, Shimla. It is the largest literature festival in the country. The writers and distinguished personalities from 15 countries, including India, are taking part in this event. So the correct answer is option B, Shimla. Next question is, which of the following best describes Idu Mishmi, a tribal group in Arunachal Pradesh, a cuisine from South India, an atoll of Maldives or a variety of saffron in Kashmir? The correct answer is option A, a tribal group in Arunachal Pradesh. Recently, a meeting between Deputy CM of Arunachal Pradesh and National Monumental Authority, that is NMA, took place to strengthen Arunachal's age-old cultural connect. NMA is aiming for monument preservation and organizing a Rukmini Krishna Yatra between Arunachal Pradesh and Gujarat on a large scale and to promote it on a national level. The NMA team visited legendary Bhishmak Nagar ruins of Rukmini Palace in Arunachal. They met tribals who narrated beautiful saga of Rukmini's marriage to Sri Krishna that is still sung in Idu Mishmi tribal songs. So the correct answer is option A, a tribal group in Arunachal Pradesh. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Press Council of India or PCI. 1. Press Council of India was first constituted in 1966 as an autonomous statutory quasi-judicial body. 2. It consists of a chairman and 28 other members. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Government of India has nominated Srimati Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai as chairperson of PCI. She is a retired judge of Supreme Court. The Press Council of India was first constituted on 4th July 1966 as an autonomous statutory quasi-judicial body with Sri Justice J.R. Mudholkar, then a judge of the Supreme Court, as chairman. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Its objective is to preserve the freedom of the press and to maintain and improve the standards of press in India. It is a body corporate having perpetual succession. It consists of a chairman and 28 other members. Hence, statement 2 is also correct. So the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Next question is, with reference to the Aspirational District Program, that is ADP, consider the following statements. 1. It was launched in January 2018. 2. It is anchored by the Niti Aayog at central level. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the PM of India said that aspirational districts should be inspirational districts of India, and the ADP should be extended to block and city levels. Launched by the Honorable PM in January 2018, it aims to quickly and effectively transform 112 most underdeveloped districts across the country. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Niti Aayog anchors and works closely with the respective line ministries and various development partners to fast-track progress at the district level. Hence, statement 2 is also correct. With states as the main drivers, this program focuses on the strength of each district and measuring progress by ranking districts on a monthly basis. So the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Next question is, the Mukhyamantri Matru Shakti Yojana is associated with which of the following states? Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand or Gujarat? The correct answer is option D, Gujarat. PM of India will launch the Mukhyamantri Matru Shakti Yojana on maternal nutrition in Gujarat at an outlay of Rs 800 crore. Hence, option D is correct. Under it, pregnant and lactating mothers will be given 2 kg of chickpeas, 1 kg of tur dal and 1 kg of edible oil free of cost every month from Anganwadi centers. The PM will also disburse around 120 crore rupees towards Poshan Sudha Yojana, which is now being extended to all tribal beneficiaries in Gujarat. So the correct answer is option D, Gujarat. Next question is, recently a term Fujian was in news. It is related to an aircraft carrier of China, a spacecraft of Japan, a cruise missile of North Korea, or an humanoid robot of Singapore. The correct answer is option A, an aircraft carrier of China. Recently, China launched its biggest and most modern third aircraft carrier, Fujian. Hence, option A is correct. It is the first catapult aircraft carrier wholly designed and built by China. China aims to extend the range of its navy in the strategic Indo-Pacific region. So, the correct answer is option A, an aircraft carrier of China. Next question is, which of the following bodies related to the Payments Vision 2025? World Bank, International Monetary Fund, New Development Bank or Reserve Bank of India? The correct answer is option D, Reserve Bank of India. The Reserve Bank of India has come out with Payments Vision 2025 with a core theme of e-payments for everyone, everywhere, every time. That is 4 E's. Its objective is to provide every user with safe, secure, fast, convenient, accessible and affordable e-payment options. So the correct answer is option D, RBI or Reserve Bank of India. Next question is, on which of the following date the World Day to Combat Desertification and Drought 2022 is observed? June 17th, June 19th, June 21st or June 23rd? The correct answer is option A, June 17th. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change organized World Day to Combat Desertification and Drought on June 17, 2022. This day is commemorated by the ministry every year. It aims to generate large-scale awareness for understanding the key role of land in non-environmental and economic concerns facing India and the world. Hence, option A is correct. The Union Minister released Forest Stewardship Council's Forest Stewardship Standard for India. This India-specific voluntary forest management standard will give impetus to third-party auditing of forest owners for various principles, criteria and indicators. So the correct answer is option A, June 17th. Last question is, the Barents Sea is part of which of the following ocean? Pacific Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean or Southern Ocean? The correct answer is option B, Arctic Ocean. Recently, a study was published by the Norwegian Meteorological Institute in the journal Scientific Reports. According to study, the region around the northern Barents Sea has been warming 5 to 7 times the warming in the rest of the world. The Barents Sea is a marginal sea of the Arctic Ocean. A marginal sea is a part of the ocean that is partially enclosed by the land in the form of peninsulas, archipelagos or islands. Hence, option B is correct. The Barents Sea was one of the more difficult seas for the sailors and ocean rovers to cross, and hence they called the sea the Devil's Jaw or the Devil's Dance Floor. During the Second World War, the historic Battle of the Barents Sea was fought here between the Germans and the British. So the correct answer is option B, Arctic Ocean. Now it's time for the practice question. The world's wettest place, Mawsynrams, is located in which of the following state? Sikkim, Meghalaya, Assam or Tripura? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.